Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to make a slab without using any tools. So you're going to need a pretty sturdy surface to do this on, because I'm going to be throwing this clay onto this surface. Now this is a pretty thick piece of clay, but I'm going to be able to make this into about a 1-inch slab simply by throwing it onto this table here pretty hard. So to do this, the trick to doing this is to fling it down at an angle. So I don't want this to go straight down like that, because it'll stick and you won't be able to get it up. So the trick is throwing this so it hits at an angle and then falls. And then the force and the weight of the clay, it's just going to start stretching it out. So like this. And I'm going to rotate it while I'm doing this. I'm going to do it on the, so you can already see this is already starting to flatten out. So I'm flinging it using both hands, just like that. And I'm going to turn it this way. Oop, it's all right. Turn it this way. Now I'm going to flip it over. So again, now see, look how thin it is already. I'm throwing it so it's hitting here and then falling, and then it's pulling. The force is pulling the clay outwards. So you can just keep doing this. Remember to keep rotating it, flipping it over until you get this to however thin you need it to be. Mine's pretty thin already, but I can get this pretty thin. Pretty flimsy now. So you can see how I went from this to this just simply by throwing it. It's going to take a few practices trying getting it just right, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to do. The one thing, like I said, you don't want to do is throw it down flat like that, because then you see it's sticking. Mine didn't stick too bad, but yours can stick to the point where it'll just rip as you're pulling it up and you'll have to start all over again.